Hi, I'm Greg and welcome to Price Tag Marion.
Hi, my name's Pauline. I have the Castle Plaza store and also the Hyde Park store.
So in PA journey, I was a rep for Weller. Going back 35 years ago, looking after the Price Tag stores. I've dealt with Barry and Carol since they had their first ever store in South Australia. And then, grew up with them for 20 years looking after them until I decided one day that, finally we should buy our own.
My PA journey started in 14 years ago. I was a rep for one of the companies, and so already knew a lot of the PAs and that. And came in one day and the guy that owned this said, "Do you want to buy a shop?" And I went, "How much?" "Okay." And he wrote it down on a piece of paper and I went, "Okay, I'll think about it." And about 3 weeks later, bought it. I don't think you need to know about the products because you can learn about the products, but you can't learn about customer service, attitude and all that sort of stuff. I think you have to have that, definitely, and the other stuff can be learnt.
You don't have to be a hairdresser. If you have good staff, they teach you. My staff, we've got one of our girls, she's been here since day dot, I think 30 odd years in this store. So we've got a lot of knowledge from them. So you can learn on the job, absolutely. Plus Price Tag give you so much knowledge as well. The hairdressing brings in a lot of people that normally wouldn't come in and buy retail. So then once they're in here, our girls can introduce them to what we're using at the basin. They then can purchase it, and then they become a repeat clientele coming in to buy the retail products after their service.
It's great having the salon and the retail because you have access to many brands, whereas a traditional hairdresser usually keep 2 or 3 wet lines. We've got many. So I think the customer definitely feels like you're recommending something that's best for their hair, not just something that in that other range that you have to sell. So, and you can bounce off each other. We quite often, the stylist bounces off the retail girl. "Oh, we need something for volume. We've used this today. Have we got any packs in that? Or have you got any deals on the go?" So we sort of like tag team a lot, and that works. So the customer thinks, "I'm getting my hair done. I'm getting the best value with my products."
I had a lot of experience dealing with hair care brands, but you don't have to be. We've got people that are accountants, people that work in banks. The franchise, you've got so many people there to help you. You've got a head office full of people, marketing, local area marketing people. We've got our own local area manager that comes into store that helps train our staff, trains myself, make sure your store's looking fantastic. So you don't have to know the industry to be in the industry.
Idealistically, if you join a franchise, it's to join like a family so that you have support. And we certainly all talk in this state, we all talk to each other and have a bit of support for each other. So that's a good thing. You're not sort of like really on your own. We've also got a state manager that we can rely on.
It was very important that when we bought this business that we had very young children, so that one person, like my wife, would drop off the kids, I'd come in early, then I'd leave early and I'd go pick up the kids from school, and then she would lock up at night and we'd rotate that role. So, having a family but still having a business, you can still run the two hand in hand, and it worked out well.
I've got 3 grandchildren. One's 18 and the youngest one's 9, and I've picked them up from school at least 2 or 3 times a week all that time and helped my daughter and my son with their children. So I wouldn't be able to do that in a traditional job. And if you've got to nick out or do something or whatever, you can just arrange it that you've got your staff. And yeah, it's definitely advantageous to be, rather than in a normal 9-to-5 job. You've got that security behind you, so you're not alone, because it is quite daunting. So there's systems in place. Whether you want to, tweak them and stuff to suit you, you can do that as well. But you do have the security of having a support office, for sure. Some people have the perception that Price Tag is like a Just Cuts or something like that, but we're not. I mean, we've got fully operational salons and things, and we do all of the services.
The hairdressing industry is just a dynamic, fun, interesting industry.